Hello guys and welcome back to my office. In this episode I will be showcasing you the Egypt, the spaceship and the clock themes. Hope you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comment section which themes would you like to see in the next ones. Let's open it. Alright guys, so let's start with Egypt theme, and today we're going to build the statue of an Egyptian god which is Anubis, and we're actually starting by building the feet of him, and we're using smooth sandstone. You can see the fingertips of this creature are made out of black clay. We gave him a sort of tunic for the underwear, I would say, which is made out of brown clay. Then next up I'm building the body, but as you can see I'm already starting building the head. Yeah, and also just to address, I'm gonna have some problems in this game. As you can see, this is Stack Overflow and it destroys every game you play on. It basically flips every freaking block you see and you just go numb. It's the funniest bug I've ever seen. And sometimes it makes the gameplay impossible. Anyways, I had to delete the head because it was too low and I wanted to make it higher. So for the eyes I will be using some yellow clay and quartz stairs. And as you can see, my teammate is building the arms, and so in the first arm she is building a staff. She's gonna use coal blocks and gold blocks, and in the other hand she's going to build a scythe and she's going to use some iron blocks, I believe. Next up, something really related to the Egyptian theme is the color, and I built it with lapis blocks and gold blocks, but I could have done that way better, but I didn't have any time. Alright, let's go on with spaceship theme, and today I'm going to try building a spaceship from the saga of Star Wars, which is called, I believe, X-Wing, or actually I don't really remember because it's been a while since I haven't seen a movie of it. I'm going to put on the tip of it a light grey wool block, and to go on I'm gonna use some red clay on the left and right. Then on the top and bottom I'm going to fill it with quartz slabs, and to go on we have the cabinet, and to build it I'm going to use some wood furniture, which is going to be parts of dark oak wood, I believe. And anyways, to close the cabinet I just use some black glass, and on the back I'm building the reactors, the ones that make the spaceship actually go on, and to build them I just used some black wool and I built 4 of them, and on the rear back I just built a 5th one. In the middle of each reactor I located some iron bars, and from the reactors I'm building the wings. So each wing starts from the middle of the reactor and goes on by a sequence of light grey wool and quartz slabs, until on the tip I'm going to build a line of cobblestone walls. To go on, my teammate built a nice TIE fighter from the first order and it came out pretty nice. Anyways, I'm gonna put some red glass and red panels because I want it to look like they're fighting, but I mean, no! It's pretty nice, I would say. Alright, so let's go on with clock theme. This is the last theme of the day, and so it looks like I'm building the plate, but it's actually going to be the clock, and I'm using quartz blocks. So I've started by creating the shape of it because I didn't know how big I was going to build it, so I just started by creating some lines to find the middle of this plot. So once I finished filling it up, I took out from the inventory some clay blocks and I was going to try. So actually my idea was to make for each hour of the clock 1 block of clay. I mean not one, I mean just a big chunk of clay. But to do that I actually had to understand where was the middle point for each blocks on the sides, and yeah, it was actually not very hard. To go on, I'm going to use some grey wool to fill the last pieces of empty space of it, and you can already imagine that this clock is actually very cool. So, I used gold blocks for the dial and black fur for the minute and the hour hands. I mean, there's nothing to say rather than
Nice!
Clock.
Alright, hope you enjoyed this episode and let me know in the comment section which themes would you like to see in the next ones. And as always, bye!